I was very much that we're going to win the game. We kept making chances and chances and chances, and I felt that it wasn't going to be too long before one of them had to go in. The probability, hopefully, was saying to me that it was going to go in. And I toyed with changing Kennedy and Sylvester earlier, but we were still creating chances, so there was no real need for another attacking player because we were having enough of an offensive threat. I thought we was in such a strong position. Tyler had very little to do. He had to make a terrific save second half with his, coming out 1v1, which he's very good at. But apart from that, I thought we were strangely comfortable against Everton. They were brilliant in terms of what they brought, and when you work with anyone, with any employee, any player, whatever it may be, you only want them to give their absolute best. If they give their absolute best, the rest is really irrelevant or surplus. And I thought absolutely everyone, give their absolute all, and credit to their families and their upbringings and the way they've been brought up. And so for that part and for the way again they represented this football club, I'm very proud. If you create the chances that we've created and you don't take them, and only this morning I was having a conversation with the manager about clinicality, and I think when you don't take them, I think sometimes you do deserve to get what you got. Now, I say that quite harshly because on performance we're obviously very, very pleased with, I think more so the way the boys represented the football club and showcase what our club's about in terms of value and culture. So for that I'm absolutely immensely proud of that group of players. They'll always talk about how close they came, and they'll talk about it in time quite proudly and quite loudly. What do you take? Very, very hard. You want to take a win out of it, and when you don't win out of it, and when you don't win out of a good performance, it's really, really hard to start picking and going, well, what do we take? Very, very hard now for young players to pick themselves up. Really, really hard for them. Emotionally, young players have to work very, very hard anyway. And it's going to be interesting to see how they pick themselves up Thursday morning to obviously play against Milton Keynes on Saturday, which is a bigger game than Everton because it's the next game.
Yeah, well, for me, Everton, very good side. We knew they were a good side. They're top of their league. We came out the first minute, the last minute, and we gave it our all. We got at them. We had 6 to 10 chances, including myself. Should have scored myself, but wasn't meant to be. The first one I probably should have took it around the keeper, but the keeper made a good save. And then the second one, the boy, he blocked it off the line and hit the bar. So I just got it. We got it. On our day, we can beat anyone. We're a good group of lads. We play for each other. We run for each other. But today wasn't meant to be. But we'll take confidence from it. From fantastic performance from the first man to the last man. It was tremendous.
I thought the boys were brilliant all game, but obviously we had chances to win the game as well, and they weren't taken. But I thought we defended very well as well, but it just wasn't to be.
Yeah, definitely them kind of games. You just have to take the chance that you're given, and unfortunately we didn't do that. But I thought credit to the lads, especially Ben Kennedy and Matt here. Terrific.
Yeah, I was buzzing to get playing. Obviously it was my first game for Stevenage, so I'd just been training the whole time. But finally got to play a game, and it was frustrating with my clearance not through. But to come back to a game against Everton, it was brilliant.
Well, from minute one, Darren had always encouraged us to press, keep on, and get on top of them, and we tried to do that from minute one to all the way to the end. So it's one of them games where we did give it all we got, but unfortunate.